You're getting your fix on metal injection!
Rob here with Brooklyn's very own Hall. Now, you guys are new on the scene. I've heard of you guys before. I think we've met previously. These guys. So full disclosure, they blew me in order to do this interview. Full disclosure.
Actually, we're still blowing him right now.
They're blowing me right now. But since you guys are relatively new, and not a lot of people have heard of you guys unless they're cool. Could you let us know what is the band's mission statement? Well, it's a good one, right? It's tough questions.
Let's see here.
To melt faces.
To melt faces. And the mission statement is to conquer the world.
All right. Not many bands have that mission.
Face melting and world conquering. That's really.
Would the face melting lead to the world conquering? Is that how you plan on taking over the world, by melting everybody's face?
We will be the only ones with faces. So therefore, we have taken over the world with our faces.
With our faces. What?
Shit! That's crazy. Why don't you give us a little history of the band? How did you guys decide to start this band, which will melt faces and take over the world?
Well, it started after Genesis broke up, and Phil was like, hey guys, I'm looking to do something new, kind of emo. And so we just went from there, and we found this guy.
I was the last one in the band. I'm not. You can't even ask me this question.
Serious answer.
Drew and myself used to play in a band called Reservoir, and I also played with Sean in a band called the Inflatable Men for a while. And we all kind of found each other at the right time, the right place, and started kicking out the jams, and it really worked.
I blame it all on this guy.
That guy over there, Brett Romness.
The only reason why I came out super hungover on whiskey. Microphones. Wait, what's that feel like? And I didn't want to go, but he's just like, just come out, play bass. Came out, played bass.
We thought that, we already had 3 guitar players, and it still needed to be heavier. So we brought Sean in there because we knew that he would just bring on the thunder, and he was like, what the fuck do you need a bass player for? You got 3 guitars. But we were like,
he makes
nah,
the booty shake.
We need it. And we needed it.
The problem was that none of us looked like Ice-T, so we needed like that whole Ice-T vibe in there.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
OG.
I can see it. No, we're not even taping. So you guys have 3 guitars.
Read the teleprompter.
It's very rare in metal. Only one other band that I can think of, Whitechapel, which is a deathcore band. Are you guys a deathcore band? Are you guys a deathcore?
Totally.
No, why'd you guys make a decision to have 3 guitarists? Is one of you guitarists really shitty? So you guys brought the 3rd one in to be like
compensation.
Yeah. So seriously, how did you guys decide to have 3
I actually
guitars?
have a real answer for
Yeah,
that.
real answers.
Yeah,
real answers are good.
We've always wanted to write music like the human emotion. There's not one stagnant emotion. So I think that 3 guitars makes a very dynamic aspect to the band. And we write very progressive conceptual music. So
Easy for you to say.
It kind of adds into
you guys think very
to the
highly
mix
of
that.
yourselves. Do you guys think you're good? I mean, really? Like, do you guys think it's good?
I'm not a fan.
It's a little loud.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
Hit the drums and boop bop ba doop boo. That's me.
Wait, are we playing tonight?
I think so. I think this is like your record release. Yeah. Tell us about this record, Soul Lord.
Soul Lord.
Is it
Soul Lord?
Like So Lord?
Soul Lord,
it's not So Lord.
No.
What is that? Do you guys only believe in one God?
Yes, his name is Ra.
Oh, I thought his name was Saul.
So, same guy. Same guy.
No,
Wow.
it is a story, which is based around a lot of different religious belief within the Egyptian culture. Put it in my face, boys! In my face!
Heard that before.
Yes, it's a pilgrimage-esque type themed concept album that we wrote a big, large saga, and basically wrote a story to go along with the music instead of the other way around.
It's about Whitney Houston's come to power.
Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown and their dissension into hell with crack cocaine. That's kind of what it's about.
Crack cocaine is the Soul Lord.
Yeah, that's the white power. That's what it is.
Spoiler alert! So you guys have toured the country. You guys have
Well, not the whole country just yet.
parts of the East Coast and Wyoming. How do you guys go about booking a tour? Like, you guys toured before, you guys were signed to a label or whatever. So what's that process like?
We just, we all know music people, so we just reach out to our friends and
Call and
hope it
email
works.
and
They usually blow us off for like 2 to 3 weeks, and then we eventually get a confirmed answer.
So basically you're saying if you just ask, please, enough number of times, please book us.
you're like, don't give us any money, just let us play.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Do you have a garage?
What it is, all the power for booking all of our shows, it comes from Drew's red sweatshirt.
That's why I wear it all the time.
This is true.
I'm booking right now.
It's not a gimmick. It's really like he was born with this red sweatshirt.
This
He
is my
came
skin.
out of the womb in that sweatshirt. No, seriously though. We've always liked to do things in a DIY aspect, and that goes along with booking shows as well. So we reach out to a lot of our friends, and luckily we have a lot of really good friends out there. And we help them out with shows in New York. They help us out with shows in you name it, wherever. So we've kind of used the network, and it's worked pretty well thus far.
No, one omission I feel on the record is your 18-minute opus, Viking Funeral, which is like, it's pretty. I mean, it drags on a little, but little repetitive. But
Compared to our 26-minute long song,
Yeah,
it drags
yeah.
on a little bit.
yeah. But what are you guys gonna release that? You guys gonna let people who don't see you live see that, hear that?
We're hitting different civilizations. So now we did the Egypt record. Coming up, there will be a Viking record that will have maybe.
When? I don't know.
We have special plans for Viking Funeral.
But now that we told you about them, we're probably not going to do it.
You guys are gonna break up after this interview, like, too huge.
We
This is not very DIY.
we originally wrote Viking Funeral with our great friend Brett Romness on drums before we
that
found
guy that we
Jeff.
saw earlier.
And it was kind of exhibited our raw power, and that was the first time we actually realized that we really had something going with each other. It was a great feeling, and so we decided to move on from there, and that's where it's taken us 5 years later.
Last question. Let's wrap things up with a doozy. This is a good one. This is a good one if I say so myself. Now, if you guys could book a tour right now with opening for any 3 bands, what would that ultimate dream hull tour be?
Beethoven, Led Zeppelin,
Yeah, like an actual tour.
And Neurosis.
Wait, what is this?
Beethoven.
He's
Led
not live. No, like
Oh, you
living.
didn't
Like
define
an
the
actual
fucking
tour.
rules.
Like
Did not define the
do
rules.
you know how many booking agents watch Metal Injection?
Are you
This is
going to
like
ask the
ultimate-
questions or are you going to answer them?
I didn't answer any. Oh, this interview is like 2 seconds from being over.
Not for nothing.
Better answer this question before I bring Thor out here.
I told you. I
I
only
hear
answer
you.
when it's important.
Beethoven isn't alive.
I would say the remaining members of Yes, definitely.
Yes.
That's me.
And I'd have to say Zeppelin, if that was ever a possibility.
It is possible.
And Neurosis.
And Neurosis.
So yes, Zeppelin, Neurosis, and Hull.
Yeah, book it. Done. Book it out there.
What a shitty lineup. Make sure to pick up Soul Lord, but be careful, because it might melt her face. Right, guys? All right. All right. This is Rob here with Hull in Brooklyn, New York, signing off.